Good morning. Good morning. Morning time. Oh, good morning. Morning time. Oh, good morning. Morning time. Oh, good morning. How you guys doing? Dr. B? Yeah. Another day's journey, and was so glad. I think I made that my theme song. Good morning time. All right, that's gonna be my theme song. You like my theme song? You like my theme song, boys and girls? Okay. Good morning, morning time. Oh, good morning. Okay, I stop. I'm cold yet, guys. I can't help myself. All right, people, come on in. This is Dr. B, where we come on every single Monday through Friday. Lord sake, that's the same. And Monday we talk about couples, and on Tuesday, I need to have this list. On Tuesday we talk about men. Wednesday singles. Thursday, today's Thursday. Thursday we talk about parenting, and Friday is Freaky Friday. I got the wrong date here on this one here. All right, and we want you guys to join in and be a part of us as we help you guys be better in your relationship with your children. Yes, boys and girls. Yes, because who gonna take care of us when we old? who gonna who gonna roll us down? You know, who may have to change our diapers. So that's why we got to be good to these children. You gotta be good to these children. Because who gonna do it? Who gonna feed me the oatmeal? Okay, who gonna take me to the doctor's appointment? So I've got to be good to these kids. All right. All kidding aside, it's the truth. Because your spouse may not be around. Uh, you know, so that's why we got to be good to our kids. Again, my website, drtcbrantley.com, drtcbrantley.com. You can go to my website and get all my information, as well as my packaging for counseling, mentoring, for couples, singles, parenting, co-parenting if you're not with each other anymore. Also journals. You get a journal, the standard journal, or you can get a customized journal, and then all 26 books. People, we do what we do. All right. We didn't just come on the boat. We didn't just come on the boat. We have the experience. We have the gray. Let you know that I know what I'm talking about. And listen, when it comes to parenting, tough job. Tough job. All right. So most people in America are not in a two-parent home. Okay. Most kids are not in a two-parent home. So that makes it difficult already. I ain't even talking about male and female training that's needed. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the stability. I'm talking about how you have to, all right, coordinate the babysitting, coordinate this, coordinate that, and that's a lot. And most times it's on the ladies, is on the mama. Mama doing this, mama doing that, mama got someone on her breast. Mama, you doing everything, and I don't want you to bring down. Listen, single mom, single daddies out there too, but more single moms, single moms. Great job. Uh, I know I don't want no applause. I want me a man. Man, I got it. I got you, single mom. Is that you are just tired of being alone. But most of all, you're carrying the burden alone. And that's what I want to talk about today. Okay. Carrying the burden of being a parent while the other person is not worried about being a parent, can't even spell the word parent, don't even want to do with the kids at all. That's a lot. And that's very taxing on you. So I want to come on today to really encourage those single moms who are doing a lot. I mean, this joker made you promises, and the promises did not come to pass. All right. And here you are dealing with, hear me, not only with the child, but also you're dealing with broken promises. All right. Come on now, talk to me. So single mom, you're raising a child, raising a boy, raising a girl, and at the same time, you're dealing with a broken heart. A lot of people don't talk about that. So parenting is, yes, I need to parent my child. At the same time, though, is dealing with the pain that the partner or the spouse or the ex gave to you that they did not fulfill. And sometimes, if you're not careful, that mentality can flow to your children. Yeah. Mom, why are you looking like? Mom, why are you looking like that? Every time I say dad's name, and you get all contorted. Why? Because your heart is reminding yourself of the pain that was caused by their departure. And I ain't talking about dead either. I'm talking about homeboy lives in the same town and still will not give the credence that he do to you. Like, wow, you're not in their life. And so when you are like that as a single parent, you got to make sure you don't become bitter. You really got to make sure you don't become bitter because of the absentee of the father. It is crucial. It is head up crucial that you don't put yourself in a place, excuse me, where you are feeling negative. I can't wait to put my hands around his neck. Uh, no. Why? Because that passes on to the child. Okay. So any negativity, any anger that you have will pass on to the child. Why? Because the child happens to be a connection between you and the guy or you and the girl that you produced a child with. So that's why it is so imperative that you get the healing so that you don't pass that on to your child. All right, let's go deeper. Your child got your eyes. Oh, you see my baby eye? You see my baby eye? My baby eye look just like mine. My baby eye look just like mine. Okay, well, just like your baby look like you, your baby also going to act like you. All right, we got to get that in the fine print. All right, I know you think I'm doing such a good job of crying alone and cursing his butt out, and my kids don't hear me say it. They may not hear it, mama, but they feel it. Feel it. They feel how every time you say the person's name, you cringe, your toes cringe up. Now you cringe down when you have a good intimacy, but you cringe up. Okay, so that's why you got to be very careful that, again, I said it earlier, that parenting is a second chance of a relationship. Yeah, even though it didn't work out the with the original partner, uh, you know what? I'm going to live. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to. All right, so I'm not going to let this person, right, come into my life so much, right, that is blocking me. For an example, a job of a parent, one job of a parent that is very, very important, is protection. I'm going somewhere. Y'all joining like crazy. How you doing, Frankie B? Sandra Miss, Max, Den, Baxter, how you doing? All right. Please become a subscriber. I got a goal of 5 subscribers today. Come on and become a subscriber of Dr. B. All right. Come on, become a subscriber. So your job is to protect. Okay. Because the ninja didn't protect you, if you're not careful, you have the mentality subconsciously, I ain't protecting the child. I mean, think about it. Why is it that a single parent is so easy to let someone watch their child? I mean, so easy. Don't know if a person just landed on Earth yesterday and is really a Martian. Okay, is really a Jupiterian. I just made up a word. And here you are. Here, you don't know what the child is, but you know why you do that? I'm telling you why you do that. Because there was an abandonment that person did to you. And if you're not careful, you will replay the abandonment again with your child. Yeah. Now, some of you don't have that issue. You're overprotective, and that's great. But some of you are so hurt. Again, as a parent, hear me. You first got to deal with yourself first. You got to talk to yourself first. And by talking to yourself first and calming yourself down, then you can talk and deal with your child. But many of you are so angry. And not only are you angry, you're double angry because he decided to marry somebody else. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You married somebody else? That hurts. Listen. I can only imagine, lady, mom, how that feels. I can only imagine the promises and the things the guy taught you. But hear me loud and clear. You got to come to a resolve to say, you know what? He was a shyster. He was not true to his word. And once you have a resolve of that, you know what? I made a mistake, but I don't have to stay in that mistake. One more time again. I made a mistake. Doesn't mean I have to stay in that mistake. That is so powerful, single mom, is that here you are trying to get him back, not as a parent. You're trying to give him back, as a lover. Okay, that's not good. Okay, wait a minute. All right, let's slow down here. Okay, you're trying to get him back, right? You're trying to get him back into your life as a lover. I'm saying to you, once that ship has sailed, you got to come to a conclusion. Why am I? I didn't hit a note. I done hit a note. Why am I so frustrated? I'm gonna tell you why you're so frustrated. Because subconsciously, you still want him to be a partner. You still want him to be the lover that you had while you made the children. You still want that. And because he's not doing that, you are frustrated. So what I'm saying, in 2024, I need you to say, you know what? He is just there as a parent, and you got to do that mentally. Okay, ladies, hear me loud and clear. This is deep. You got to do that mentally, that, you know what? I just got to lower my expectation. Okay. I should have saw how he was lower already and things were not working correctly. So let me just lower, right? Let me lower my expectations. So by lowering my expectations, I'm not losing it. By lowering my expectations, I'm not having expectations of him that I know he cannot fulfill. Can we be honest? He ain't fulfilled what he did before. So why are you expecting him to fulfill things now? Don't work that way. All right, y'all still joining in. Ice 56, Ken 808, Ursula Womack 5, W Battle 73, Ben Baxter. I tell you, y'all just cutting up. Y'all just joining in. God bless you, and God bless you for joining in. All right. So single parents, okay, it is a struggle. All right, because it's like you're doing everything on your own, and that can be difficult. That can be very hard because you're trying to get him to see things differently, but because he's not seeing things differently, things are not going right, and it's difficult. I can only imagine. But again, now it comes to a place that, you know what, you signed up to be a parent. See, a lot of times people sign up to have a child. They ain't signed up to be a parent. And you gotta understand, having a child means you signed up to be a parent. When you have a child, you have signed the document that says you are going to be the parent. And I know, wow, I had a child when I was 17, had a child at 15, and oh my goodness, I got it. Okay, but you signed up for it. All right, and because you signed up for it, you got to deal with it. Oh my goodness, you got to deal with it. I know it's something that you didn't like. Man, this child's coming to my style. And again, the child feeds from you. Okay. If the child feels you are regretting them for even being here, that's affecting your parenting. You wonder why your child doesn't listen to you, or why your child's not in tune with you? It could be because the child is feeling the negative energy that you have. I don't want to be a parent. I'm sorry. There is no return policy. There's no return policy, people. All right, here you go. Now I know some people do that. They turn their child into the state. But man, come on, people. When you lay down and you understood biology, when Exhibit A was placed in Exhibit B, you understood that there was a possibility that someone could get pregnant. All right, so you cannot deny that. You know what? I didn't want it, but I signed up for it. Yeah, I did not want to be a parent, but you signed up for it, and because you signed up for it, it's what you got. So it's dealing with it. It's really you coming to a place that, you know what? Let me accept this responsibility that God's given me. Yes, it's a God-given responsibility to take care of your children. But again, a lot of times you're struggling. I'm really helping y'all right now. You're really struggling in the parenting because you already have a negativity toward the child. Not that you hate the child, but you have the negativity, right? Because you have got to this mind frame where, wow, you know what? I'm really not happy. I'm really not enjoying myself like I really want to enjoy myself. When I was in no trouble, I was enjoying myself, but now I really can't enjoy myself. Child. Okay, the child feels that. And so when you give instructions, watch this. When you give instructions, you give with bitterness. I'm helping somebody. I'm helping somebody right now. When you give the instructions, it comes out bitter. It comes out, why are you here? Oh, I didn't hear something. You come out with that negativity of why you here. So why are you surprised that the child ain't acting right? The child ain't feeling right. The child ain't doing right. You know why the child ain't doing right? Because you have given them the mentality of, I really didn't want you. Some of you have done abortions, and God is able to forgive. There's nothing that you have done, nothing you and I have done that God cannot forgive for. Okay. But some of you have done emotional abortions. We talked about this earlier. Some of you have given emotional abortions. You don't want the child. You can't. Watch this. Every time you see that child, you see, I don't want to call a child a mistake, but every time you see that child, you see, wow, why did I do that? But you have to get to a point like, all right, God, your grace is here for a reason. This child is here for a reason. And I made a conscious decision not to abort. I made a conscious decision not to get rid of the child. So guess what? Because you made that decision, let's stick with that decision. But again, if you're coming off with that negative feeling, if you're coming off with that negative mentality, then you're not really helping the child at all. You're really destroying yourself. Okay. This is why we come on, people, to give instructions. Now, again, I'm not saying you are planning, very devious things to do to the child, but again, your mind is there. You really don't want the child to be here, and you act accordingly. You act accordingly. That, you know what? Why are you here? And that mentality is not good for the child down the road at all. Period. The child needs to feel loved. The child needs to feel like you want him or her there. And again, every time you see the child, it's a reminder of what you came out of in a relationship. I got it. I feel you. But guess what? I cannot let my past, come on now, dictate where I am going. I cannot do that. I have to have a different mindset. Now, it takes a while. Listen, it takes a while. And let me go deeper and let me tie this up in a nice bow. The way you are projecting toward the child is also the way you are also projecting toward a possible suitor. Oh, you didn't think that was systematic? Oh, you didn't think the person that's closest to you, your child, and the negative issues and the negative energy you have toward the child, you don't think someone who's dating you don't feel the same thing? They do. Oh, they do. So what I'm saying to you, single moms especially, the energy, right, and the vibe that you have towards your child may be the reason why no one wants to be with you. Because you're hard, you're nasty, you're bitter, you're angry. You're always angry. And when you're always angry, why are you expecting someone to, hey, I want to be with you? Oh, no. I just saw how you threw that fork. And you were very good in how it got there. And my mind just did a flashback. I'm gonna flash forward. That what if I marry her? Is she gonna be throwing that fork at me? I went deep on y'all, didn't I? Yeah, I went deep on y'all. I went deep on y'all because y'all didn't expect me to say that, but I did. I said it. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, the way you are dealing with your child is the way that prospective suitor is thinking. How you going to deal with me? Let me look up the dictionary real quick because I got some dictionary here. Let's see. Come on here. Let's we don't look up dictionaries no more because everything's on the internet. We don't need to do that no more. All right, parenthood. Okay. The state of being a parent, the position, function of standing as a parent. All right. Parent is from the Latin, is to give birth. The word parent means to give birth. One that begots or brings forth offspring, a person who brings up and cares for another, to give birth. Right. You, sir, you, ma'am, gave birth. I know right now everything's tough right now and things are hard to get through. I just want to encourage you. All right. Change your mindset about that child. Because if you don't change that mindset, there's a good possibility you won't find anyone to be with you because they see how you're treating the parent or the child. Psalms 40. Psalms 40 and 8. I'm sorry, 6 through 8. Sacrifice and offerings you do not desire. My ears you have opened. Burnt offerings and sin offerings you did not require. Then I said, behold, I come in the scroll of the book and written of me. I delight to do your will. Oh my God, your law is within my heart. All right. Your will. Okay. One thing that you will find out that it is your will and God's will. And I got to tell you, God's will always wins. All right. This is Dr. B. My website is drtcbrantley.com. drtcbrantley.com is my website. All of my books, all 26 of my books, 27 of my books are on there. Excuse me. As well as all my counseling that I do, singles, couples, parenting, co-parenting, all of my counseling, my journals are on there. All my books are either ebook format or audio format as well, or hard copy. So you have no excuse to not to hear what I'm trying to teach y'all. God bless you. Again, subscribe, become a subscriber of me. I would definitely appreciate it if you became a subscriber of me to help support what we're doing. Listen, we come on faithfully, between 8 and 9 o'clock to do this time. So hopefully you guys will be a part of that. And tell others about this. All right. Listen, all I'm teaching is to come from my heart. Also what I've come from the years I've been doing counseling. All right, good people. Until next time. Peace. See you tomorrow.